Shiksha Yojana education plan either regular or correspondence open. Rainbow syllabus plus UPSC syllabus along with school syllabus for Delhi or any other states or nation. Mathematics, economics and businesses documentation center. Start preparation with Pratyogita Darpan etc. Pratika magazine for competitive exam example UPSC, SPSC, SSC, DSSB, Railway Board etc. भाग 1 सामान्य सचेतता एक संख्या श्रेणी नंबर सीरीज. भाग 2 अंकगणितीय योग्यता 2 संख्या पत्ती नंबर सिस्टम 3 महत्तम समावर्तक तथा लघुत्तम समावर्तीय HCF एंड LCM 4 दशमलव भिन्न डेसिमल फ्रैक्शन 5 सरलीकरण सिंप्लीफिकेशन 6 वर्गमूल तथा घनमूल स्क्वायर रूट्स एंड क्यूब रूट्स 7 औसत एवरेज 8 संख्याओं पर आधारित प्रश्न प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन नंबर्स 9 आयु संबंधित प्रश्न प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन एजेस 10 घातांक तथा करनी शॉर्ट्स एंड इंडाइसिस 11 प्रतिशतता परसेंटेज 12 लाभ तथा हानि प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस 13 अनुपात तथा समानुपात रेशियो एंड प्रोपोर्शन 14 साझा पार्टनरशिप 15 मिश्र समानुपात कंपाउंड प्रोपोर्शन 16 समय तथा कार्य टाइम एंड वर्क 17 पाइप तथा टंकी के प्रश्न पाइप्स एंड सिस्टर्न्स 18 समय तथा दूरी टाइम एंड डिस्टेंस 19 रेल संबंधित प्रश्न प्रॉब्लम्स ऑन ट्रेन 20 धारा तथा नाव संबंधित प्रश्न बोट्स एंड स्ट्रीम 21 मिश्रण एलिगेशन 22 साधारण ब्याज सिंपल इंटरेस्ट 23 चक्रवृद्धि ब्याज कंपाउंड इंटरेस्ट 24 क्षेत्रफल एरिया 25 ठोस वस्तुओं का आयतन वॉल्यूम ऑफ सॉलिड्स 26 दौड़ रेसेस 27 कैलेंडर 28 घड़ी क्लॉक्स 29 स्टॉक तथा शेयर स्टॉक्स एंड शेयर्स 30 मिट्टी काटा 2 डिस्काउंट 31 महाजनी बट्टा बैंकर्स डिस्काउंट भाग 3 समंकों का विश्लेषण 32 सरलीकरण टैबुलेशन 33 पाई चार्ट 34 रेखाचित्र लाइन ग्राफ 35 दंड आलेख बार ग्राफ रिसर्च एक्शन एंड नेटवर्किंग जंक्शन ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन एंड टेक्नोलॉजी 1 real numbers, 2 polynomials, 3 pair of linear equations in 2 variables, 4 quadratic equations, 5 arithmetic progression, 6 triangles, 7 coordinate geometry, 8 introduction to trigonometry, 9 some application of trigonometry, 10 circles, 1 integers, 1 integers, 2 fractions, 3 decimals, 4 rational numbers, 5 exponents, 6 algebraic expression, 7 linear equation in 1 variable, 8 ratio and proportion, 9 unitary method, 10 percentage, 11 profit and loss, 12 simple interest, 13 lines and angles, 14 properties of parallel lines, 15 properties of triangles, 16 congruence, 17 construction, 18 reflection and rotational symmetry, 19 three-dimensional shapes, 20 mensuration, 21 collection and organization of data, mean, median and mode, 22 bar graphs, 23 probability, 24 activities, answers, 1 integers, 19 table 1 to 70, 10 each for number reading, 20 English reading, 21 Hindi reading. 21 Hindi reading. 1 alphabet, 1 alphabet, 1 alphabet, 2 international phonetic alphabet IPA, 2 international phonetic alphabet IPA, 2 international phonetic alphabet IPA, 3 numbers counting, 3 numbers counting, 3 numbers counting, 4 स्वर्ण वर्णमाला तथा उनकी मात्राएं, 4 स्वर्ण वर्णमाला तथा उनकी मात्राएं, 4 स्वर्ण वर्णमाला तथा उनकी मात्राएं, 5 व्यंजन, 5 व्यंजन, 5 व्यंजन, 5 व्यंजन, 6 संख्या गिनती, 6 संख्या गिनती, 6 संख्या गिनती, 7 read and understand the Constitution of India, 7 read and understand the Constitution of India, 7 read and understand the Constitution of India, 8 expert in one skill profession, 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 9 Rainbow Universal School, 9 Rainbow Universal School, 9 Rainbow Universal School, 10 Research Action and Networking Junction of Information and Technology, 10 Research Action and Networking Junction of Information and Technology, 10. Research action and networking junction of information and technology. 11. Rainbow Website Designing Company. 11. Rainbow Website Designing Company. 11. Website Designing Company. 12. Democratic Representation Alliance DRA. 12. Democratic Representation Alliance DRA. 12. Democratic Representation Alliance DRA. 13. Anti-Corruption Dynamic Party ACDP. 13. Anti-Corruption Dynamic Party ACDP. 13. Anti-Corruption Dynamic Party ACDP. 14. प्रकृति की तरह लगातार गतिशील रहना ही जीवन है. 14. प्रकृति की तरह लगातार गतिशील रहना ही जीवन है. 14. प्रकृति की तरह लगातार गतिशील रहना ही जीवन है. 15. 3 question 2 to 4 1 red 2 green. Double and half quantity and price strategy in option trading needs call put balance time. 15. 3 question 2 to 4 1 red 2 green. Double and half quantity and price strategy in option trading needs call put balance time. 15. 3 questions 2 to 4 1 red 2 green. Double and half quantity and price strategy in option trading needs call put balance time. 16. Timetable. 16. Timetable. 16. Timetable. 17. Types of fractions. 17. Types of fractions. 17 types of fractions. 18. Board mass. 18. Board mass. 18. Board mass. 18. Board mass. 19. Table 1 to 70 if 10 each for number reading. Table 1 to 70 10 each for number reading. 19. Table 1 to 70 10 each for number reading. 20 English reading. 20 English reading. 20 English reading. 21 Hindi reading. 21 Hindi reading. 21 Hindi reading. 21 Hindi reading. 1 alphabet, 2 international phonetic alphabet IPA, 3 numbers counting, 4 स्वर्ण वर्णमाला तथा उनकी मात्राएं, 5 व्यंजन, 6 संख्या गिनती, 7 read and understand the constitution of India, 8 expert in one skill profession, 9 Rainbow Universal School, 10 research action and networking junction of information and technology, 11 Rainbow Website Designing Company, 12 Democratic Representation Alliance DRA, 13 Anti-Corruption Dynamic Party ACDP, 14 प्रकृति की तरह लगातार गतिशील रहना ही जीवन है, 15 3 question 2 to 4 1 red 2 green, double and half quantity and price strategy in option trading needs call put balance time, 16 timetable, 17 types of fractions, 18 board mass, 19 table 1 to 70 10 each for number reading, 20 English reading, 21 Hindi reading. 1 alphabet, 2 international phonetic alphabet IPA, 3 numbers counting, 4 स्वर्ण वर्णमाला तथा उनकी मात्राएं, 5 व्यंजन, 6 संख्या गिनती, 7 read and understand the constitution of India, 8 expert in one skill profession, 9 Rainbow Universal School, 10 research action and networking junction of information and technology, 11 Rainbow Website Designing Company, 12 Democratic Representation Alliance DRA, 13 Anti-Corruption Dynamic Party ACDP, 14 प्रकृति की तरह लगातार गतिशील रहना ही जीवन है, 15 3 question 2 to 4 1 red 2 green, double and half quantity and price strategy in option trading needs call put balance time, 16 timetable, 17 types of fractions, 18 board mass, 19 table 1 to 70 10 each for number reading, 20 English reading, 21 Hindi reading. 21 Hindi reading. 1 alphabet, 2 international phonetic alphabet IPA, 3 numbers counting, 4 स्वर्ण वर्णमाला तथा उनकी मात्राएं, 5 व्यंजन, 6 संख्या गिनती, 7 read and understand the constitution of India, 8 expert in one skill profession, 9 Rainbow Universal School, 10 research action and networking junction of information and technology, 11 Rainbow Website Designing Company, 12 Democratic Representation Alliance DRA, 13 Anti-Corruption Dynamic Party ACDP, 14 प्रकृति की तरह लगातार गतिशील रहना ही जीवन है, 15 3 question 2 to 4 1 red 2 green, double and half quantity and price strategy in option trading needs call put balance time, 16 timetable, 17 types of fraction, 18 board mass, 19 table 1 to 70 10 each for number reading, 20 English reading, 21 Hindi reading. Mathematics. What is inside this book? 1. Where to look from. 2. Fun with numbers. 3. Give and take. 4. Long and short. 5. Shapes and designs. 6. Fun with give and take. 7. Time goes on. 8. Who is heavier? 10. How many times? 9. How many times? 10. Play with patterns. 11. Jugs and mugs. 12. Can we share? 13. Smart charts. 14. Rupees and paisa. Contents: 1 number system, 2 factors and multiples, 13 whole numbers. Contents: 1 number system, 2 factors and multiples, 3 whole numbers, 4 integers, 5 fractions, 6 simplification, 7 decimal, 8 algebraic expression, 9 linear equation in one variable, 10 ratio, proportion and unitary method, 11 line, segment, ray and line. 11 line, segment, ray and line, 12 parallel lines, 13 angles and their measurements, 14 constructions using rulers and a pair of compasses, 15 polygons, 16 triangles, 17 quadrilaterals, 18 circles, 19 three-dimensional shapes, 22 dimensional reflection symmetry, line symmetry, linear symmetry, 21 concept of perimeter and area, 22 data handling, 23 pictograph, 24 bar graph, 25 activities. Class 1 Contents: Forward. About the book. 1. Finding the Fury Cat. Pre-number concepts. 2. What is long, what is round. Shapes. 3. Mango treat. Number 1 to 10. 1 to 9. 4. Making 10 numbers 10 to 20. 5. How many? Addition and subtraction of single digit numbers. 6. Vegetable farm. Addition and subtraction up to 20. 7. Lina's family. Measurement. 8. Fun with numbers. Number 21 to 99. 9. Utsav. Patterns. 10. How do I spend my day? Time. 11. How many times? Multiplication. 12. How much can we spend? Money. 13. How many toys? Data handling. Puzzles. Class 2 Contents. Forward. About the book. 1. A day at a beach. Counting in groups. 2. Shapes around us. 3D shapes. 3. Fun with numbers. Numbers 1 to 100. 4. Shadow story. Togalu. 2D shapes. 5. Playing with lines. Orientations of a line. 6. Decoration of for festival. Addition and subtraction. 7. Rani's gift. Measurements. 8. Grouping and sharing. Multiplication and division. 9. Which season is it? Measurement of time. 10. Fun at the fair. Money. 11. Data handling. Puzzles. Class 3 Contents. Forward. Chapter 1. Forward. About the book. Chapter 1. What's in a name? Chapter 2. Toy Joy. Chapter 3. Double Century. Chapter 4. Vacation with my Nani Ma. Chapter 5. Fun with shapes. Chapter 6. House of Hundreds. 1. Chapter 7. Raksha Bandhan. Chapter 8. Fair Share. Chapter 9. House of Hundreds. 2. Chapter 10. Fun at class party. Chapter 11. Filling and lifting. Chapter 12. Give and take. Chapter 13. Time goes on. Chapter 14. The Sarajukund Fair. Learning material sheets. Class 4th. Math Magic. What is inside this book? Forward. 1. Building with bricks. 2. Long and short. 3. A trip to Bhopal. 4. Tick tick tick. 5. The way the world looks. 6. The junk sellers. 7. Jugs and mugs. 8. Carts and wheels. 9. Halves and quarters. 10. Play with patterns. 11. Tables and chairs. 12. How heavy, how light. 13. Fields and fans. 14. Smart charts. Class 5th. Math Magic. What is inside this book? 1. The fish tail. 2. Shapes and angles. 3. How many squares? 4. Parts and holes. 5. Does it look the same? 6. Be my multiple, I'll be your factor. 7. Can we see the pattern? 8. Mapping your way. 9. Boxes and sketches. 10. Tenth and hundreds. 11. Area and its boundary. 12. Smart charts. 13. 13. Ways to multiply and divide. 14. How many, how big, how heavy. Class 6th Contents. Forward. Rationalization of content in the textbooks. A note for the teachers. Chapter 1, Knowing Our Number. Chapter 2, Whole Numbers. 3, Playing with Numbers. 4, Basic Geometrical Ideas. 5, Understanding Elementary Shapes. 6, Integers. 7 fractions. 8, Decimals. 9, Data Handling. 10, Mensuration. 11, Algebra. 12, Ratio and Proportion. Answers. Brain teasers. 7, Contents. Forward. Rationalization of content in the textbook. 1, integer. 2, fraction and decimal. 3, data handling. 4, simple equations. 5, lines and angles. 6, the triangles and its properties. 7, comparing quantities. 8, rational numbers. 9, perimeter and area. 10, algebraic expression. 11, exponents and powers. 12, symmetry. 13, visualizing solid shapes. Answers. Brain teasers. Class 8, Contents. Forward. Rationalized content in the textbook. Preference. 1, rational number. 2, linear equation in one variable. 3, understanding quadrilaterals. 4, data handling. 5, squares and square roots. 6, cubes and cube roots. 7, comparing quantities. 8, algebraic expression and identities. 9, mensuration. 10, exponents and powers. 11, direct and inverse proportion. 12, factorization. 13, introduction to graphs. Answer, just for fun. Class 9th, Contents. Forward. Rationalization of content in the textbook. 1, number systems. 1.1, introduction. 1.2, irrational numbers. 1.3, real numbers and their decimal expansions. 1.4, operations on real numbers. 1.5, laws of exponents for real numbers. 1.6, summary. 2, polynomials. 2.1, introduction. 2.2, polynomials in one variable. 2.3, zeros of a polynomial. 2.4, factorization of polynomials. 2.5, algebraic identities. 2.6, summary. 3, coordinate geometry. 3.1, introduction. 3.2, Cartesian system. 3.3, summary. 4, linear equation in two variables. 4.1, introduction. 4.2, linear equations. 4.3, solutions of a linear equation. 4.4, summary. 5, introduction to Euclid's geometry. 5.1, introduction. 5.2, Euclid's definitions, axioms and postulates. 5.3, summary. 6, lines and angles. 6.1, introduction. 6.2, basic terms and definitions. 6.3, intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines. 6.4, pairs of angles. 6.5, lines parallel to the same line. 6.6, summary. 7, triangles. 7.1, introduction. 7.2, congruence of triangles. 7.3, criteria for congruence of triangles. 7.4, some properties of a triangle. 7.5, some more criteria for congruence of triangles. 7.6, summary. 8, quadrilaterals. 8.1, properties of a parallelogram. 8.2, the midpoint theorem. 8.3, summary. 9, circles. 9.1, angle subtended by a chord at a point. 9.2, perpendicular from the center to a chord. 9.3, equal chord and their distances from the center. 9.4, angle subtended by an arc of a circle. 9.5, slantic quadrilateral. 9.6, summary. 10, Heron's formula. 10.1, area of a triangle by Heron's formula. 10.2, summary. 11, surface areas and volume. 10.1, surface area of a right circular cone. 11.1, surface area of a right circular cone. 11.2, surface area of a sphere. 11.3, volume of a right circular cone. 11.4 volume of a sphere, 11.5 summary, 12 statistics, 12.1 graphical representation of data, 12.2 summary. Appendix 1 proofs in mathematics, A 1.1 introduction, A 1.2 mathematical expectable statements, A 1.3 deductive reasoning, A 1.4 theorems, conjectures and axioms. A 1.5 what is mathematical proof. A 1.6 summary. Appendix 2 introduction to mathematical modeling. A 2.1 introduction. A 2.2 review of word problems. A 2.3 some mathematical models. A 2.4 the process of modeling, its advantages and limitations. A 2.5 summary, answers, hints. Class 9th contents. Forward, rationalization of contents in the textbook. Preference 1 real numbers, 1.1 introduction, 1.2 the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, 1.3 revisiting irrational numbers, 1.4 summary, 2 polynomials, 2.1 introduction, 2.2 geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial, 2.3 relationship between zeros and coefficients of a polynomial, 2.4 summary. 3. Pair of linear equations in two variables. 3.1 introduction, 3.2 graphical method of a solution of a pair of linear equations, 3.3 algebraic method of solving a pair of linear equations, 3.3.1 substitution method, 3.3.2 elimination method, 3.4 summary. 4 quadratic equation, 4.1 introduction, 4.2 quadratic equations, 4.3 solution of quadratic equation by factorization, 4.4 nature of roots, 4.5 summary. 5 arithmetic progression, 5.1 introduction, 5.2 arithmetic progression, 5.3 nth term of an AP, 5.4 sum of first n terms of an AP, 5.5 summary. 6 triangles, 6.1 introduction, 6.2 similar figures, 6.3 similarities of triangles, 6.4 criteria for similarities of triangles, 6.5 summary. 7 coordinate geometry, 7.1 introduction, 7.2 distance formula, 7.3 section formula, 7.4 summary. 8 introduction to trigonometry, 8.1 introduction, 8.2 trigonometric ratios, 8.3 trigonometric ratios of some specific angles, 8.4 trigonometric identities, 8.5 summary. 9 some applications of trigonometry, 9.1 heights and distance, 9.2 summary, 10 circles, 10.1 introduction, 10.2 tangent to a circle, 10.3 number of tangent from a point on a circle, 10.4 summary. 11 areas related to circle, 11.1 areas related to areas of sector and segment of a circle, 11.2 summary. 12 surface area and volumes, 12.1 introduction, 12.2 surface area of a combination of solids, 12.3 volume of a combination of solids, 12.4 summary. 13 statistics, 13.1 introduction, 13.2 mean of grouped data, 13.3 mode of grouped data, 13.4 median of grouped data, mean median mode, 13.5 summary. 14 probability, 14.1 probability a theoretical approach, 14.2 summary. Appendix A1 proofs in mathematics, A 1.1 introduction, A 1.2 mathematical statements revisited, A 1.3 deductive reasoning, A 1.4 conjectures, theorems, proofs and mathematical reasoning, A 1.5 negation of a statement, A 1.6 converse of a statement, A 1.7 proof by contradiction, A 1.7 proves by contradiction, A 1.8 summary. Appendix A 2. Mathematical modeling. A2.1 Introduction. A2.2 Stages in mathematical modeling. A2.3 Some illustrations. A2.4 Why is mathematical modeling important? A2.5 Summaries. Answer. Class 11 Contents. Forward. Rationalization of content in the textbook. 1. Sets. 1.1 Introduction. 1.2 Sets and their representations. 1.3 The empty set. 1.4 Finite and infinite sets. 1.5 Equal sets. 1.6 Up sets. 1.7 Universal set. 1.8 Venn diagrams. 1.9 Operations on set. 1.10 Complement of a set. 2. Relations and functions. 2.1 Introduction. 2.2 Cartesian product of sets. 2.3 Relations. 2.4 Functions. 3. Trigonometric functions. 3.1 Introduction. 3.2 Angles. 3.3 Trigonometric functions. 3.4 Trigonometric functions of sum and difference of two angles. 4. Complex numbers and quadratic equations. 4.1 Introduction. 4.2 Complex numbers. 4.3 Algebra and complex numbers. 4.4 The models and the conjugate of a complex number. 4.4 Argand plane and polar representation. 5. Linear inequalities. 5.1 Introduction. 5.2 Inequalities. 5.3 Algebraic solution of linear inequalities of one variable and their graphical representation. 6. Permutations and combinations. 6.1 Introduction. 6.2 Fundamental principle of counting. 6.3 Permutations. For 6.4 Combinations. 7. Binomial theorem. 7.1 Introduction. 7.2 Binomial theorem for positive integral indices. 8. Sequence and series. 8.1 Introduction. 8.2 Sequences. 8.3 Series. 8.4 Geometric progression GP. 8.5 Relation between AM and GM. 9. Straight line. 9.1 Introduction. 9.2 Slope of a line. 9.3 Various forms of equations of a line. 9.4 Distance of a point from a line. 10. Conic sections. 10.1 Introduction. 10.2 Sections of a cone. 10.3 Circles. 10.4 Parabola. 10.5 Ellipse. 10.6 Hyperbola. 11. Introduction to three-dimensional geometry. 11.1 Introduction. 11.2 Coordinate axes and coordinate planes in three-dimensional shape. 11.3 Coordinates of a point in shapes. 11.4 Distance between two points. 12. Limits and derivatives. 12.1 Introduction. 12.2 Initiative idea of derivatives. 12.3 Limits. 12.4 Limits of trigonometry functions. 12.5 Derivatives. 10. Statistics. 13 Statistics. 13.1 Introduction. 13.2 Measures of desperation. 13.3 Range. 13.4 Mean deviation. 13.5 Variance and standard deviation. 14 Probability. 14.1 Event. 14.2 Axiomatic approach to probability. Appendix 1 Infinite series. A.1.1 Introduction. A.1.2 Binomial theorem of any index. A.1.1.3 Infinite geometric series. A.1.4 Exponential series. A.1.5 Logarithmic series. Appendix 2 Mathematical modeling. A.2.1 Introduction. A.2.2 Preliminaries. A.2.3 What is mathematical modeling? Answers. Supplementary material. Class 12 Contents. Part 1 Forward. Rationalization of content in the textbook. Preference. 1. Relations and functions. 1.1 Introduction. 1.2 Types of relation. 1.3 Types of functions. 1.4 Composition of functions and invertible function. 2. Inverse trigonometric functions. 2.1 Introduction. 2.2 Basic concepts. 2.3 Properties of inverse trigonometric functions. 7. Matrices. 3.1 Introduction, 3.2 Matrix, 3.3 Types of Matrices, 3.4 Operations of Matrices, 3.5 Transpose of Matrix, 3.6 Symmetric and Skew Symmetric Matrices, 3.7 Invertible Matrices. 4 determinates. 4.1 Introduction, 4.2 Determinate, 4.3 Area of a triangle, 4.4 Minors and cofactors, 4.5 Adjoint and inverse of a matrix, 4.6 Application of determinates and matrices, 5 continuity and differentiability. 5.1 Introduction, 5.2 Continuity, 5.3 Differentiability, 5.4 Exponential and logarithmic functions, 5.5 Logarithmic differentiation, 5.6 Derivatives of functions in parametric forms, 5.7 Second order derivatives, 6 Application of derivatives. 6.1 Introduction, 6.2 Rate of change of quantities, 6.3 Increasing and decreasing functions, 6.4 Maxima and minima. Appendix 1 Proofs in Mathematics, A.1.1 Introduction, A.1.2 What is a proof? Appendix 2 Mathematical Modeling, A.2.1 Introduction, A.2.2 Why mathematical modeling, A.2.3 Principles of mathematical modeling. Answers. Supplementary materials. Class 12 Contents Part 2. Forward rationalization of content in the textbooks. Preference. 7. Integrals. 7.1 Introduction. 7.2 Integrals as a inverse process of differentiation. 7.3 Methods of integration. 7.4 Integrals of some particular functions. 7.5 Integration by partial fractions. 7.6 Integration by parts. 7.7 Definite integral. 7.8 Fundamental theorem of calculus. 7.9 Evaluation of definite integrals by substitution. 7.10 Some properties of definite integrals. 8 Application of integrals. 8.1 Introduction. 8.2 Area under simple curves. 9 Differential equation. 9.1 Introduction. 9.2 Basic concepts. 9.3 General and particular solution of a differential equation. 9.4 Methods of solving first order, first degree differential equation. 10 Vector algebra. 10.1 Introduction. 10.2 Some basic concepts. 10.3 Types of vectors. 10.4 Addition of vectors. 10.5 Multiplication of vector by a scalar. 10.6 Product of two vectors. 11 Three-dimensional geometry. 11.1 Introduction. 11.2 Direction, cosines and direction ratios of a line. 11.3 Equation of a line in space. 11.4 Angle between two lines. 11.5 Shortest distance between two lines. 12 Linear programming. 12.1 Introduction. 12.2 Linear programming problems and its mathematical formulation. 13 Probability. 13.1 Introduction. 13.2 Conditional probability. 13.3 Multiplication theorem on probability. 13.4 Independent events. 13.5 Bayes theorem. Answers. Thank you.